Hamas has condemned the recent incursion by Israelis into Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in East Jerusalem, calling it a crime and a blatant violation of the sanctity of the site. The Palestinian news agency Wafa reported that Israelis prayed at the gates of Al-Aqsa Mosque under Israeli police protection. The compound, also known as Al-Haram al-Sharif, is overseen by the Jordan-appointed Islamic Authority, the Jerusalem Waqf, which permits only Muslims to pray there. Germany has condemned Israeli plans to expand the West Bank settlements, calling the move unacceptable and urging a halt to land seizures, home demolitions and Palestinian expulsions. A Foreign Office spokesperson emphasized that the expansion contradicts the two-state solution and rejects any annexation efforts. Despite international law deeming the settlements illegal, Israel announced plans to establish 22 new settlements and legalize unauthorized outposts. U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee has sharply criticized France's efforts to advance recognition of a Palestinian state in the United Nations, calling the move incredibly inappropriate. Huckabee says that Israelis are increasingly opposed to such initiatives following the October 7 attacks. He also added sarcastically that if France is so committed to the idea, it should crave out a piece of the French Riviera instead of pressuring a sovereign nation like Israel. Israeli human rights group IR Amim has reported that May saw a record of 33 demolitions in East Jerusalem, the highest monthly total so far in 2025. This includes 16 residential and 17 non-residential buildings. Since January, a total of 93 structures have been demolished, with numbers rising each month. The group highlights Palestinians face severe restrictions on building permits, while Israeli settlements construction continues to expand. Human rights organizations and the UN condemn these demolitions and settlement activities as illegal under international law. Nearly 550 Palestinian women have been arrested by Israeli forces since the Gaza war began, according to the Palestinian Prisoners Media Office. Currently, 47 female prisoners are held in the Israeli jails, including a child and 2 pregnant women. Since October 7, 2023, a total of 545 women have been detained, excluding those in Gaza. Reports reveal that these women face repeated beatings, threats, starvation and isolation. Most are charged with incitement, while 8 are held under secret administrative detention. Residents of Deir al-Balah in central Gaza have assessed the aftermath of an Israeli airstrike, which they say hit Al-Aqsa Mosque and a nearby cemetery. Locals expressed anguish at the destruction, noting that even graves were not spared. The cemetery has been closed since December, but people are still being buried on top of each other, according to a local resident. Another resident described the mosque's destruction as an attack on a scared place when warned that a daytime strike could have resulted in mass casualties, given the area severe thousands of people daily. Amgad Shawa, head of the Palestinian NGOs network, PNGO, has criticized the US-backed Israeli disruption system operating in Gaza, describing the 8 centers as military outposts that serve the Israeli occupation's agenda. He alleged that Israel forces are deliberately undermining previous aid delivery methods, contributing to an unprecedented humanitarian crisis in the enclave. Shawa has claimed that the occupation has created conditions of famine to drive people to rely on aid centers and accused Israeli forces of shooting at civilians near these centers with lethal intent.